the wonder of God's creation that makes us believe. See you at the dive. See you at the dive.
So here we are, people, at the Bahuang
Dive
Resort with
JR.
my friend JR here, dive master.
Guys, my name is JR Bayon. I'm your dive master. We are going to dive at what we call pinnacle. Pinnacle is a big rock separate from the wall. Maximum depth is 30 meters. Okay, we go around that island. We stop at this buoy from 5 meters to safe stop. Just follow me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, everybody, listen. Our dive with JR exceeded our wildest hopes because we saw in soft corals the variety is really amazing. Some of the species I already knew, some others I haven't seen in my life. There were at least 5 different species of clownfish. Maybe 15 different species of butterfly fish, very colorful. One of them is the first time I've seen them, that is like a stripe, yellow with vertical stripes, very nice. It's a very comfortable dive also because it's a drift dive. We didn't exceed 27 meters, something like that. Very, very comfortable dive. Regarding the Filipino standards, this water is cold. That means 26 degrees centigrade. If you hear me in England, you're gonna freak out because that's not cold for you guys. It's very hot. But for the Filipino standards, sometimes the water is 29 degrees centigrade. This today, 26, is cold. So imagine, amazing. I really recommend this dive. And at the end of the dive, if it wasn't enough, we found a remora just expecting us to see if maybe she lost her citterel or manta ray or shark and is looking for another companion. Is that right? It's here.
You see the plant coral?
Yeah, my goodness, that looks like an umbrella like that.
There's so many. Okay.
Amazing, amazing. Well, here we are again with Mr. JR. Very professional diver. He knows the reef like the palm of his hand. What can you tell us about this dive, JR?
It's a good dive. It's the longest dive also. It's 54 minutes.
54 minutes, but listen, that's from the boy that is behind the island and
Come
coming
back here.
this way, 54 because we have the current on our behalf. But imagine if we don't have the current, it's like 2 hours.
Yeah. It's very long.
Yeah, but very comfortable because it's like flying. You just yourself
It's like
go.
Superman.
Exactly. You let yourself go, and if you wanna see something, you're passing by, you just turn around, do a loop, and then you carry on again. It's a very comfy dive. You have almost everything. Photographers will freak out here because you look around and you never stop seeing things. When you're shooting one, there's another one that appears before you even recover from the first one.
Our entry is back here, right here. We just going to walk right there, in shallow water. Okay. Ang flashlight signal, okay. Do not point this on the face, ha? That's bad. Okay. Problem. Come here. Okay. 3 minutes, stop. Huh? We're going to end right here at the front. Okay. Maximum depth is 17 meters. 17 meters. Okay. Bottom time, I think 1 hour. I think that's a shallow water.
Consider the
Yeah.
dive from this morning.
Yeah. Okay. I said okay. Clear. Okay. Okay. Check your air always, huh? Okay. First, we're going to hit the lobster cave.
Lobster.
Then 17 meters shark cave. I hope. Ha? At saka yung turtle, sea turtle.
Let's cross our fingers.
Yeah. Check your body always. If somebody is missing, you're going to find them.
Yes.
Okay? Especially the cameraman. They photos always.
We can't lose the camera, isn't it?
Okay.
We can't afford to lose the camera.
Yeah. And be careful for the pankorag, maybe you kick if you too close. Huh? Okay? That's clear? Okay. Body tayo. Body sila.
Okay.
Okay, just follow the leaders, okay? Okay? Okay, ready? Let's go.
Ready? Aye, sir. As we swim forward a few meters from the shore, we made our entry. The first thing that catches our attention is a very large scroll coral. It is more than a meter in diameter and almost 1.5 meters in height. UNTV diver Gab, our underwater cameraman, takes a closer look inside and saw a few fishes, probably trying to have a decent sleep inside or hiding from predators. I look further above and I take a clearer view inside. And to our surprise, we saw a fish shying away and hiding from the camera, maybe afraid of us, thinking we are predators. Along the sandy area, we saw this lowly sea pan. It's a type of soft coral, a colonial animal with multiple polyps that looks very much like a feather quill pen. The rocky formations are almost covered with flower corals and sponges all the way, making it a beautiful view as we light with our torches, revealing an amazing rainbow of colors. A few meters ahead, we saw another wonder. Oh my goodness, a giant barrel sponge. Also almost a meter in diameter, so big I think I could fit inside. But that's not a very good idea, my friends, because they are too fragile and you can easily break them. These sponges feed by filtrating seawater and getting nutrients through its wall, then exits through its large opening on top called osculum. On the side of these sponges are species of butterfly fish. Actually, barrel sponges are favored habitats of fish and invertebrates because its bowl-shaped body can protect them from predators, especially at night. Below the fine corals, or also called gorgonians, hide another interesting creature. Let's take a close look. Oh, it's a trumpetfish. It seems it's a bit scared and finding its way to hide beneath the corals. The trumpetfish is a master of camouflage because of its slender body and its ability to swim vertical, just to fool the predators. We found a couple more of them around the area. As we take a closer look at these soft corals, we see somebody coming by to say hello. It's a green turtle coming right from behind us. It swam gratefully away from us, together with a couple of remorads on its side. These remorads, sometimes called suckerfishes, attach to large animals like sharks, manta rays, and this time is on this lovely green turtle. They feed on ectoparasites and loose skin, and in return they get instant protection from other predatory species. The green turtles are classified as endangered, and luckily here in Bawan, Batangas, we see that these creatures are freely enjoying the reefs to reproduce. UNTV diver Miko followed this lovely creature, and it is gratefully exists this scene in the dark. Further on, we found this amazing anemone with a couple of skunk clownfish. Look like she's trying to find a comfortable position for a good night's sleep. This is also a wonderful way to protect themselves from predators. Anemones have a powerful sting that can kill other fish, but the clownfish has mucus covering their body that make them immune. Because of this, they can enjoy the water current along the graceful movement of the anemone's tentacles. Fun corals are also called gorgonians that have amazing sizes. One of them spans like a large umbrella that can cover all over me. This is one sign that the environment here is very suitable for species like this. We came across the cave they call the Lobster Cave. As we get inside, expecting to see a bunch of lobsters, but we didn't see any actually. The cave looks a little bit bare, not a trace of lobsters inside. Well, that's one of the things about diving, you know. You can't guarantee exactly what you're gonna see in each dive, and that makes it more interesting. After a couple of minutes of looking around, at last we have a glimpse of a flaming reef lobster. Wonderful creature. We take a closer look to see its bright orange colored body with white stripes, rings and spots. Reef lobsters are nocturnal. That means they are more active at night and usually spend time inside caves and crevices, especially during the daytime. This one looks like showing off its attractive appearance and even looks at the camera as if saying, "Hello everybody." As we went outside the lobster cave, we came across this unusual creature from afar. And as we moved closer, we found out that it's a stonefish. Well, stonefish can be a little bit tricky because it has a dorsal spine with a venom, and that injected in the body can create different reactions, especially if you're allergic to the toxin. Its body is covered with colorful sponges in symbiosis, using it as a camouflage to hide itself from deadly predators. Also, it's useful because the stonefish just lays still until some prey passes around, so the more it camouflages with the environment, the best. I looked closer to it to see more details. It was very impressive, such a wonderful scene, especially as he gently hops away from me to hide beneath the soft corals. Good afternoon, divers! Here we are in San Narciso.
Okay, what can you tell us about it?
Yes,
What's new?
we will put in practice the things we learn in classroom and swimming pool. Let's say if the students could understand the techniques, how to use the buttons and everything, but I'm sure will be very fun. We walking around and each student will stay with one equipment.
Now it's the real thing. We're going to check how much the students learn in the classroom, and they're going to fine-tune their ears for the different sounds. It's very exciting.
Okay guys, here we are in San Narciso, and we found some beautiful treasures here. We're gonna show it to you, all right? Don't get greedy, okay? Hey Noel, you wanna show us what you got there?
We have
here, guys.
congrats.
Then there's a mystery here, you know? Kim is the only one who finds coins.
Wow.
The rest of us just found
That's a
rusty
Filipino
nails
coin.
or whatever.
To identify that one, huh? It's so old.
Yeah, and well, by the color of the rust, you can see that it's ferrous metal. Yesterday we found some coins that are kind of golden with greenish rust, and that's mostly something made of copper or alloy of several metals, like tin or something like that. So you may say that they're not big treasures, but you have to have patience. And this piece, for example, is a good thing that we find it. But imagine somebody stepping on this. It will not only cut your skin, it will cut ligaments and probably cause a permanent injury to you. Or even the nails, maybe you either rusty, maybe you get tetanus or whatever. So it's a good idea, even if it's trash, to remove it from the area. Not only because somebody can get injured, but also because if you want to come back to that area, search again, those pieces are not going to be there anymore. So it's a good practice. The very straight guys, very, very straight, they say that the holes that you dig, you have to cover them again. Okay, so do we have something here, Ms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Point two.
Nice, you see that?
Nice.
Another
But
Did,
oxidated too.
10 pesos.
Something very, very interesting here. Kim, this emit a signal also?
Yeah.
So you see this candy wrapper, and you may say, well, but that's paper. What it emits a sound? It has an aluminium foil on the inside that also has metal. That's interesting. And you have this piece of rusty iron. Sometimes when this disintegrates in the sand very thin, it mineralizes an area. So you're gonna feel like that kind of signal, Sandro, would be something like not very sharp sound, not very loud, but it pollutes
Gives some interference.
the sand, because there's gonna be little particles of metal. So also another good practice when you're searching is you're gonna dig a hole. Try to put all the stuff that you remove from the hole in the same place, because maybe you're gonna, like in the case of this coin, imagine you put it here, and then you pinpoint again, you don't find it anymore, it means it's here. So if you spread everything around, then you're gonna have to look again all over the place. But if you put it like a pile like that, you know that it's there. And what else do we find? We found this lamp. That's a old car bulb for stop 2 contacts. It would fit perfectly my old Toyota. So I'm gonna take it back in my next trip to Brazil. I'm gonna polish it a little bit. Okay. And what else we got? The skin. This is I think it's called capacitor. This is to light the these fluorescent bulbs. The starter for the fluorescent
Starter.
And also this wrapper, for example, is also aluminum foil. And this, yeah, somebody was camping and left behind this camping nail to attach the. This is very common to find in many places. Yeah. For example, something this is a large object. This object, for example, what would produce a totally different signal from a coin, for example, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So
This is different materials, and the quantity for the weight you can be different. So this means a lot.
in my personal searches, for example, when you find an object, a target, let's talk with property, it starts emitting a signal here. It's like it would be like a beep, something like that. But this would be some kind of a single beep, something like that, isn't it? Okay. So actually, your ear has to be calibrated, isn't it? It could be a big object deeper, or it could be a smaller object shallower. Is that true? Kind of.
Can be.
Yeah. How about you, Gabi? What do you think? What you learned during your search?
Hear different sounds, and sometimes I can hear like a line. There are something.
Brought
deep,
some object like
yes.
a lamp.
So if the sound lasts longer, it means that it's a large object, something like that, like a longer object.
Yeah, when we find some pipe, like you explained there in commercial dive or something, the sound go, in the top of the object.
One interesting thing: try not to be discouraged, because you're gonna find a lot of trash. Usually people don't go to the beach and throw away a golden ring or a watch. Usually they throw this kind of thing, maybe, right?
Yeah,
so
you couldn't find a watch.
Yeah, and check it out. It's not bad, huh? So persistence is one of the key tools here. Patience. Well, guys, we have an interesting dive tomorrow, so we're gonna use these calibers again, and don't miss the next episode, same time, same channel, all right? See you at the dive!